Should I be streaming you calling customer service on my phone?
Dude, we're in the Matrix, I think.
Whoa.
I know, right, dude? Oh, I think I must share the wrong thing. Oh, I know what to do. Oh, no, that's not it. You're ruining the beginning of the show, Dustin. Who, me?
Will he deservedly get canceled or
Go.
will this show crash and burn as he
Go.
loses control once again? Welcome to Meltdown Island.
I think so. Looks like it.
It's me. It's Dustin.
It's me, Dustin.
Where are you going? Just trust me.
Dustin?
Nothing feels good when you're feeling bad.
Hey.
Nothing makes sense when you're feeling mad. You don't go around feeling sad. Cause
Hit you over there by that microphone. Hit you in,
saying
bud.
that you're crazy.
Change the primary color.
That you're lazy and you're unmotivating. To the people that surround you.
Can you hear everything? You
They
can't.
control you in your mind with anxiety. You gotta break free from that mindset. Break free, break free. Break free to explode. Break free to expose all of those emotional vulnerability and the complexities of your mind. And together we will find that the sun keeps shining on the other side. You know the sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes. In your eyes. There's a place I know we can go and stay a while. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to Meltdown Island. To Meltdown, we can all meltdown together. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island.
I don't go on Facebook. I guess I did post the thing last night. Hey, YouTubers! What up?
Hi.
It's me and your boy Sean's.
Hi.
Apparently, I missed everything.
Hi.
I mean, don't you guys understand that I don't know anything? And
What?
you go on Facebook all the time then?
I don't actually go on Facebook. I seldom go on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
But it was my girl's birthday, so I did one of those posts with some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And since you missed it, here's what I wrote.
You wrote something?
Yeah.
Hold on. If you wrote something, let's turn off the music because we don't want nobody. We don't want to miss your beautiful, wandering passages of love. Everybody, a little Christmas cheer, a little Christmas love. Love is in the air. Where? All around you. Why? Because it's within you and within without you. It's within Sean as well, is what I'm trying to say. But wasn't as poetic as it started. But what I'm going to do now,
It's seldom is.
like to just first say, welcome to Meltdown Island. Please.
Welcome to Meltdown Island. That's right. Because we were finishing a conversation that we started,
We were, but I felt like this conversation was going to be so fruitful.
but
That
we
I should share.
welcome people to Meltdown Island.
Welcome to Meltdown Island,
Welcome
everyone.
to Meltdown Island. We're very happy that you're here.
We're very
I like this placement of
grateful.
the.
Buddy, I'm always, if there's
the
one thing I'm
camera.
always doing, it's always trying to
You must.
update, make the, you know what I mean?
I like to think it's because you noticed when you were editing that
Of
our
course.
eyes were always shifting to other things.
Of course. Now it's a little bit more.
Now it's a little more subtle, for sure.
And I was ginormous because the camera was over here.
You were
over
pretty
there.
ginormous, but you're a ginormous personality too.
Thank you,
so
Sean.
I don't
Isn't
know.
that sweet?
I don't know if that's a compliment.
Well, I accept. Much like who's that guy who wrote that song? It was Korean hit, and it was
Shake It Off?
nope, but like that.
Oh, Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style, and he was once called the
Wait.
herpes of music, of pop, herpes of
What a
pop
compliment.
music,
What
and
a
he said,
compliment.
herpes, it won't go away. Herpes won't. It never leaves after you get in it. It gets in you. Thank you. I'll accept that as a compliment then. And I was like, okay, way to handle people who say mean things to your face.
I mean, at least he's made his mark.
Right?
Exactly.
I can't say that for the interviewee. That's for sure.
No, you seldom can.
Good point. I'd like to now take a moment,
Go on.
before we get into any more two formalities, to allow my friend Sean to express his heart.
Oh, we said welcome to everyone, right?
We did, but
welcomed
before we get into
people.
formalities, and
Right, sure.
we're already in the first part, which is positive affirmations to one another.
Right.
So we like to start the show with, and then we end it with at each other's throats. Start with love and understanding. Miss you, and then at the end we're like, I remember why why I want to get some.
Easy there, sir. Pounds a lot.
I
lot
do
of
pounds a
pounding,
lot.
of pounding on the desk.
I feel like it makes my jokes funnier. Really hits it home. Oh God.
Oh, see, I think you even moved the camera on.
I
that
did.
one.
But I'd like to take a moment, just sit right there, and I'm going to let Sean express what he calls his heart.
So I was
Go ahead, Sean.
telling Dustin what I was up to since the last time we saw each other.
You was up to some stuff.
And I mentioned that it was Andy's birthday. Those of you
I missed that.
fans of the show, fellow Islanders, you know that Andy is my significant other. And
Boy, is she significant, too.
my dear, sweet Andy. So the Saturday was Andy's birthday.
And I wish that I would have been at that birthday party. I'm surprised I wasn't.
It was a private party, just the two. But
It was a private party?
Dustin was expressed disappointment that I didn't let him know that
I thought it was a
her
party because I
birthday.
saw when I did go on Facebook and dropped our Roses and Thorns, which nobody's watched from Facebook as far as I
Okay.
know. I don't even know why I went on there to promote it. If anything, it's an embarrassment for myself. But ultimately, I saw a picture of you guys all at the ant smiling, and I was like, how come I don't get
Hey,
invited?
buddy, see the camera moving every time you pound like that? I mean,
Got a lot of emotion in me. The only way I
You
can get it
do.
out is to pound it out, bud.
pound it out. You're like the Hulk.
Unlike the Hulk.
But the intellectual Hulk, not the
Mm.
barbarian Hulk.
Some call me the Hulk of love.
Okay.
I'm looking at you.
I don't know that I've ever heard anyone call you that, but
Well,
that's fine.
It's a party of two. Talk your fucking love. I got all defensive. I like to apologize. Nope. Don't get scared this time again. I want to apologize. I got a little aggressively defensive.
Okay.
Now, Sean and his words of love to Andy.
All right. I was just standing by waiting. Sometimes his interruptions come in waves of 3, so
Well,
I
3 is
wanted-
the magic number, and it's
Okay,
also a
there
comedy
it is,
bit, so
there it
that's
is.
all.
Okay, all right. So anyway, Dustin had expressed disappointment that I hadn't let him know
Super disappointed.
about the birthday, and I told him that
Happy birthday, Andy!
I told him that I had posted onto Facebook for it, and he
What'd he
was
say?
like, "I never go on Facebook." Of course, then moments later, he, if you'll recall, because it just happened, that he then went on at some length about being on Facebook. I digress.
I dropped Roses and Thorns.
I digress. So, but what I had wrote, so that I can share with Dustin, since he missed it, since he doesn't go on
That's what I'm
Facebook,
talking
even
about.
though he
What'd
just
you
did.
write? What'd you write there, pal?
I wrote, I almost never do this.
Because you don't.
I don't. I'm seldom on Facebook, and when I'm on Facebook, I seldom post because I start posting something, and halfway into it, I'm like,
What am I doing? Somebody's gonna read this. They're gonna.
Who cares? Who cares?
Woo!
So I almost never do this, but I'd love for you to join me in wishing a happy birthday to someone who means everything to me. I'd gotten to a point in my life where I began to doubt that I'd ever find my soulmate.
We belong together.
I began to think soulmate was just a word that writers made up for poems and rom-coms. Then I met Andy, and she mesmerized me. She is as generous as she is beautiful. She's as smart as she is classy. She makes me laugh every day. And as I fall asleep each night, I realize that I can't wait to see her again the next morning. She is my muse. She gives me reason to want to survive the impending apocalypse.
When I can't sleep at night without holding you tight, at least I'm break down and die. Pain in my head, oh, I'd rather be dead. So we're going to the end of the road, although we've got to the end. I think I was.
Wait, is that a breakup song?
I know. I think I started with "I'll Make Love to You" and then I got transferred over. Same artist.
Transferred. Yeah, that's all right, buddy. It's an inappropriate medley, but that's fine.
We'll make. Gonna can't sleep at night without holding you tight. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight. Darling, all through the night I'll make. I thought we were gonna go every other word, but that's why I sang every word, just in case.
Anyways, another interruption from Dustin.
Oh, it's not over?
Well, I'm just going to show you the pictures that I posted with it. There it is. Oh,
I'll make love to get closer to the picture. A little bit. Hold you tight, baby. All through the night.
I call this one her album cover.
Woo! You need to zoom in if it's an album cover.
I mean, because it's hard to tell, but there is a.
What? It's hard to tell.
Well, it's hard to tell in an image of an image of an image, but there's a.
You are tripping me out, bro.
A sandstorm going on out there.
Is that what that is? It was hard to tell, but I could tell there was something going on. Thank you for that clarification.
You're welcome. And then there's this one. That was in Death. Previous one was in Death Valley, as is this one in Death Valley.
You talk about breakup songs, you take it to Death Valley.
Death Valley is actually a very beautiful place. It's misnamed. So there's her standing.
Like Iceland or Greenland?
On this tallest point in Death Valley.
Death Valley.
Then here is her in front of the Hollywood sign. And yes, there it is. There's the Hollywood sign, and there she is. And yes, there is a cartoon overlay on that. Thank you for bringing it up. And let's see. Oh, here's her. We're in downtown LA. And we're having dinner on top of a building. And here's us at the Santa Monica Pier.
The Santa Monica Boulevard.
Okay.
And I like a good beer early in the morning. Shandy likes to go to the
Christmas tree
Winter Blues.
Downtown Detroit. So, thanks, buddy. And also, I'd like to give an early rose to Dustin for an extended period of time of non-interruption.
I stepped away.
Potentially a record-setting period of non-interruption.
There's been we timed one time, and I did make some faces, but I didn't make any noises for a good solid.
He stepped out of the frame for that. I mean, that's.
I even did background music, dare I say? I think
that's substantial growth.
Do I have the growth on me?
We got Kelly Rossi is here.
Come on, that's not true.
That's true. Nice transition.
I thought this was Kurt Brinker back when I was back over there.
You thought Kelly Rossi was Kurt Brinker?
Just because it was a K.
K, all right.
That's the only reason.
And also, you wouldn't expect to see Kelly Rossi on there.
And I'm going blind.
Interesting. Nice transition. Oh, and look. Yo!
Didn't mean to enter. Oh, no! I'm falling down!
Don't mean to interrupt.
Don't go chasing froggy pies.
So this is
What's
an
up,
experimental show. I mean,
you're
multiple
doing well.
years into the show, it's experimental. Dustin moved the camera into a much better position so that there'd be less eye shifting between things to look at.
And we look at each other. We look at each other on the screen is
Yeah.
what I noticed.
Right, for sure. So,
What's this guy thinking?
because ordinarily I would want to look at you and talk to you.
Which we do sometimes.
But I don't like my profile.
No, I
relative
don't
to
either,
my
I
shirt
realized.
on. You don't like my profile? Well,
No,
thanks.
mine. Hilarious bit, though.
All right.
Score one for Sean.
Oh, wait. I was going the wrong way with these.
You were. It's okay, but I like the fact that you're opening up to.
Oh, here's what I was about to say, though.
Yep.
This new camera position is problematic when it comes to reading the comments.
It's problematic. It's a problem.
So
that's why
Hey guys, I'm watching, but not chatting today because I'm also cutting hair.
You're cutting hair, Kara? Wait a second. Kara, I have a question. You're cutting hair?
She can't chat. She's cutting hair.
I mean, if it's a specific question and not just a general, hey, how we all doing? You think she could just take a second, whenever she's done, maybe even? I mean, we go for an hour. How long she cut hair?
She said she's not chatting.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's fine.
So, happy birthday, Andy, is what Kelly started. So sweet. Thank you, Kelly. But then Kelly was the first to point out that is indeed a breakup song. But I will admit, I did hear I'll Make Love to You.
Thank you. It was definitely in there.
Early on. And then you did transition over.
I didn't even realize until I was like...
It's a common mistake for inexperienced singers.
I think that we all collectively at the same time was like, there's a bit of mood shift in this song. Because I definitely did this myself. I'm like, what? To the end of the road, what are we talking about?
So...
Clearly I didn't know.
A nice transition. That's where we started. But here's a funny thing.
Go ahead.
She was watching on Facebook.
Facebook.
And then you said no one watches on Facebook.
I stand corrected. Takes a big, strong man to go ahead and... I'm going to get myself...
You can't even make your way through I'm a big, strong man?
To admit when he's wrong.
Loving
Though I am
new
standing.
Hairstyles. Thank you.
Thank you.
Making a bold choice today because I had hat hair. It's very cold here. It's very cold here.
Is it?
Yeah, so I wore a hat over.
I don't go outside.
I had bad
to be fair to me.
I mean, to be fair to you, you make the right choice because it is brutal out there today. Loving the new hair. Hello, Kara.
Kara from Frog Pie. Just in case you're cutting hair and not watching and not responding. Oof.
Nice to see you two in the same room. Happy almost New Year. Yes, happy.
I know, right?
Almost New Year.
Can you believe it? It's almost 2023.
Hi.
2023.
So next week probably be a year in review show, right?
Oh, come on.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do a year in review show.
Do you know how much editing that'd be if we want to watch? Are we going to watch clips from the year? What are we talking? Because you have to have all that pre-planned.
Yeah, I know. So get to work.
Hi. Thank you for being honest.
Read comments on your phone, guys. Oh, yes. That guy, super smart. Read comments on the phone.
Is he?
Yeah. We have been through this.
Have we?
I think we have. I feel like we have.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, you're setting us up here. You're setting us up here.
That's what I'm saying.
That's great, buddy.
Is the hair the new big news grunts end of the year wrap up?
Yeah, that's what I think. Did somebody write that?
For the big is the hair for the big.
So hi.
The hair is just an extension of play.
Hi.
Being on TikTok,
read comments.
As I am, I live over there. That's why I'm going on Facebook. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh no.
Cutting my dad's hair.
Oh, fair play. That's different. Unless he likes us. What's up, Kara's dad? We're a couple of rascals. Sorry about that. You know, you got to take a shot. Shots on goal to get the baskets. Nets. You know what I'm saying. Stuff. Score!
Dustin likes to mix his metaphors.
The thing is that's all mixed up inside. I try to think, but nothing happens. It's like bum bum bing 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 bum bing 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 bung bung bing 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 bung 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 bing 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 burp.
All right.
Or it's charades. Happy birthday, Andrew. We don't.
It's Andrea technically, but
it's Andrea. Thank you.
But the sentiment is just the same. The sentiment is the same. Happy birthday, Andy. Thank you. It was a nice transition.
It was.
Is that a repeat?
No.
Yeah, I think it is.
After you read nice
transition,
she's doing what I do, which is responding to yourself.
Okay.
Like when we're on a delay, and I like to hear myself and go, "Ooh, yeah." Well played, Kelly Rossi. Well played. Good game. GG. I'm gonna check out your post on Wigwog.
At work?
Listen, I'm on TikTok, so I've been desensitized. I've become more. We're living in the wig capital of the world, right? We live in Detroit, and
what capital of the world?
I don't know. The wig.
Oh yeah, I don't know if that's true.
I'm trying to relaunch the wig party because of it, because I wear a wig.
It's different spelling altogether.
Both ways.
Frog Pie, sorry, we're being kind of loud. We got to keep it down because Frog Pie is at work.
Turn us down, bud. You got a volume. I don't.
To hats, yeah, hats. Oh, look at this one.
Which one?
This one right here.
I've already. Mm-hmm.
Mark
That's the one I just read. I've been pointing them out to you. I don't think you've seen it.
Is the hair for the new big News Grunts end of year wrap up?
Remember when I said that?
I do remember when you said that. I thought you, Dustin,
go ahead,
as host of the show.
No,
I'm really the co-host.
I'm just sort of drifting. I'm like skiing behind you. I'm just drifting.
I thought that was you saying in response to my
Poof.
End of year
Look
comment.
at me, I'm poofing.
I thought that was you suggesting that we just do an end of year news grunt.
Oh,
I'm like, that's exactly what I'm thinking,
I would
buddy.
never suggest that.
That's what I'm thinking.
I would never. Here's the thing: is we need a team, bud.
What?
I've already got somebody who wanted to step up, wants to start editing, because that would be heaven.
Hey, you're pounding, buddy. Did you see that? Hulk? Did you see that Hulk?
I like that you're calling me already by my new nickname. I didn't pick it. I did. Actually, I did pick it. It's good.
Welcome back to the program, though. Mark McKinley has been gone for a few weeks.
Yeah, and it's been missed. Maybe I'm trying to play it coy right now and not trying to be like, oh, no.
Hopefully, I feel like hopefully he spent that time looking for the extra dollar.
Extra dollar.
Now you go to sync screen with your comment you read. Now you go to sync screen with comment you read.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I imagine some sort of setting.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
that will. How dare you?
Oh, we like to have fun here on Meltdown Island. Shabow. Oh, God. That's going to be a good one. So I've been desensitized and realized that wigs are fun. Not only that, but they make you look much hotter than you normally do. Much like, I don't know, makeup for ladies or shoulder pads for ladies. I'm trying to think of what else.
Frog Pie needs a haircut, Kara, if you are...
Sorry, I'm doing this for you.
I don't know if this is helping. You're not helping. I don't think it's helping.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it is.
What did I just miss? I just missed one.
I'm trying...
Oh, I know. If I click it on there, it'll show up on here.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm going to check out your posts on
Wigwog. That was 20 minutes ago.
Is that like a TikTok? All right.
That is. He needs to get his stretches. He needs stretches. I don't.
Did you throw some bits around? Did you play some bit
You got to take shots on goal, bud. You got to take shots. He did Wigwog, but guess what? He can come back later with some sort of American, Native Indian, American.
Sure.
God, I don't think that he will.
I'm gonna check out your posts on Andrea. Happy birthday!
What's the matter with this guy?
And I always have to compliment her because she sticks to Andrea, even though obviously whenever anyone sees her name,
what are you talking
they guess
about?
Andrea. because it's spelled like Andrea, but it's
not even Andy.
It's Andy. It's her name is not even Andy. Oh my God.
Why does everybody try to trick me?
Do you even know me at all?
I do, but I don't know. You tell me her name's Andy. I go, oh, it's Andy. I mean, pardon me. I mean, I could have asked a question, but guess what? Somebody's always worried that he's already offending people and trying to run away, okay? And that person's me.
Mark doubled down on the wigwag.
Yeah, bud. I told you.
You have to pay to post on wigwag.
It's the second reason why you shouldn't point out bad jokes. Reason one, you're going to make them feel low self-conscious. Reason two, they're going to keep trying.
Mark's strong enough. I've directed Mark a couple times before. He's strong enough to take the candid feedback, and it makes him stronger. It makes him stronger to come back with a better bit.
And see, right now, I got so many bits going through my head from all the edits I've been doing. I just watched the other day because they pop up all the time. Mm-hmm. So I see bits and I'm like, I should have sang Survivor right there, but I already sang Survivor a few weeks ago. But he's stronger. He gets stronger.
Here's a good assignment for you. I would love to know the true Thorn and Rose tallies for the year-end.
Hey, Frog Pie, you hired. I got a job for you. I got a job.
Be interesting to know.
Me and my buddy Sean, we got a job for you, Frog Pie. We want to hire you to do a job. It's a remote job. And what you would have to do... What, you don't like to watch YouTube? You do, buddy. You do. So, we didn't even do that many shows.
I mean, sometimes Roses and Thorns is half the show. I mean... That would be so hard to tally that.
Would it though? Yeah, think.
It would be.
You can cut halfway through roughly.
Point taken. No more splaining. All right.
There we go. More job offers, I hope.
No more job offers.
Because that's how it feels. It's shameful. Because you realize you ain't got
Elon Musk is sabotaging Meltdown Island by not letting you cross-promote it on Twitter.
Is that true? Are we not up on Twitters?
We're too controversial.
Please. By the way, I heard a hot take last night.
Go on.
Hey, Nikki, guess who got red hair?
Hey, yo, Nikki.
Hey, yo. Hey.
You shaking and bouncing. I'm beginning to think
it's a party atmosphere.
I'm beginning to think that this platform isn't entirely stable.
You talk about the house?
I'm talking about the platform on which I
No, this thing's solid. As I rock. I mean,
solid. See, here's the irony of that, though, when you say solid. It's solid, but look what's happening. See?
Hey, bud. Earth's solid, but guess what? It shakes.
It does.
Earth. I'm talking about you, everything you've never known in your whole wide world life.
Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry. So where do I purchase DUSTiN Meltdown Island merch wigs again?
Boy.
So where do I purchase DUSTiN Meltdown Island merch wigs again? That was how it was.
Hi, I'm Dustin. I have wigs. All kind. What kind you want? I got this kind. And this what?
It's in the millions. It's the Roses and Thorns are probably in the millions. You're absolutely right, Nick.
Because, well, let's face facts. Nikki drops the atom bombs of...
Yeah. Yeah. Thousands.
She's the fusion power that is...
Mark could accept the position. That would be nice.
Already trying to give people's jobs away that I only made up for him. Because he offered us a job. Now he's going to try to make Mark do a job. Mark is like Nick Cage, you guys. He protects government documents. He gets paid by the government, part of the deep state, to protect documents. Like Benjamin Franklin napkins and stuff, I think. Don't quote me on any of this, but look out. No. See, I'm not feeling myself. I don't feel myself today.
But you're looking fancy, according to Nikki. Thank you.
Go ahead.
It's nice to get that kind of validation.
Thank you. See, I didn't really shave.
Yeah, I didn't.
My headgear has left marks on my neck. I don't like that.
That's me, hired and fired same day. Shucks.
You hired.
And you fired.
See your way out.
Yo, Nikki.
Yo, Nikki. Yo, Nikki. Yo, Nikki. Yo, Nikki. Oh, Nikki. Oh, Nikki. You don't understand. She just doesn't.
Tony Basil, is that who that was? Tony Basil sings that song?
You know, I used to know somebody named Basil Plants, right?
Okay. I changed the whole amount of rose and thorn tally game. That's right.
Mm-hmm. We was doing it one at a time, and then she came in and just started numbers don't matter. Oh my God.
Numbers.
Structures don't matter anymore. Nikki showed up.
My hair is tickling my nose.
Oh, are we going to interview people today from Meltdown Islands?
Wigs is the shirt, most deaf.
I told people I want to try to get merch because it's like the one thing we've needed for years.
Yeah.
We should be on like round 14 of amazing gear. But as we've seen, I barely get roses and thorns done.
You're welcome, bestie Sean. LOL.
I'm worn out by my own ambition, Sean.
Yeah, no. And,
What?
The weather does not help.
I've not been outside. The weather does not affect me.
Doesn't matter. There's no sunlight coming in yet.
That's normal for me. I black out all the windows. I'm good, bud. I keep my environment environmentally unconscious.
All right.
Maybe that's my problem.
Mark would be the perfect qualifications to tally the year's roses and thorns. I mean, he writes LOL, but
just know that we're winning.
I don't know that this.
People who write LOL are not laughing. People who write ha 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 are laughing out loud to the point where they're embarrassed, but they think that it's so funny they want to say, "You made me laugh."
I'm just saying it's no joke.
I'm saying it's psychological. What I'm saying is psychological.
Mikula would be very good at that, I'm sure. Wigs and
I will with all of my heart and determination.
Wigs and shirts, keep it simple. As far as your
wigs
merch.
And shirts, we got wigs, we got shirts every day. And then somebody said wigs and shirts. Well, see, because I was gonna go wigs and shirts. I'm realizing lately I've been doing overlapping melodies, like a call and response, and I can't do both parts.
Right. DUSTiN is so feisty today.
I'm a little bit. There's some. I think I'm a little burnt out on myself. I'm still good. I feel pretty great. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Mark's already done it. Look at that. It's how I joke. Well, learn how to joke better, bud. He just leaves himself wide open when he does that stuff.
Kara's working on that too. Feeling a little overextended, making Christmas.
Yeah, you got to create that magic. Celebrate the magic. You're gonna be having.
You need a team. Build a team to get the job done right. You do need a team, DUSTiN. You've always needed a team.
I've always needed a team.
Yeah.
I work better in pairs, triplets, and then after that, it starts getting too much.
LOL is a to make sure you know it's not a rude comment.
Oh, it's rude. That's why you put LOL. I haven't mastered writing, but I am a master at it.
It's how I joke, LOL.
Joke better.
Is that when you said it the first time? All right. Okay.
Let's see how I do comments? Don't go in order, because on order is a little bit like, that's what they expect.
1,500, 34 roses, 17, 22 thorns. For whom?
We're both winners.
I don't know. I feel like I've got more roses, probably.
Really?
Nice, Mark. Been using LOL since the 90s.
Yeah, no. That doesn't, just because I'm conscious that I'm a jerk, doesn't make me less of a jerk. I'm not saying you're a jerk. What I'm saying, I'm just trying to say, just because you've been doing something since the 90s, just because I walk out on the lawn and take a big deuce on the sidewalk every day, doesn't mean that's what my neighbors want.
You've got Fuyu Tiger crying. What the?
With laughter.
Of course.
And loves.
With laughter.
And love. And loves.
Frog Pie, I need better jokes, truth. Some say I am the joke.
What now? Where have we gone?
I mean, we've taken a turn on vulnerability lane.
Maybe I'm the joke.
I feel like I'm the joke sometimes too.
Guess what? We're all playing the Joker.
Right.
In life. And the Joker got a joke. Because guess what? That's our love language.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't putting him down at all. If anything, I'm doing jokes about his jokes to make a new joke that ultimately is a mind and spirit hug. I'm spirit hugging you.
That's spiritually inappropriate.
Which part? Hello, Alana.
Hello, Alana.
Hello, Alana. Hello.
We're very glad that you're here.
We are. So I found an amazing TikTok account, and I overshared it. And Alana was sick because I feel bad because I have a lot of people, and a lot of people who just start following me don't know me at all, but they might start sending me tons and tons of videos, just sharing. And there's some people that just overshare or over whatever, right? And I just don't want to be that to people. I already feel like I'm already too much to myself, right? But I was, you all right, Bob?
Yeah, just my hair.
Do you see what I'm doing see what I do? Get it out by just doing a little move. Maybe you need to do a little Christian Slater, bud.
I wish I had some product.
Or maybe you need to go a little bit more part on the side, not down the mids.
Look,
I'm just saying, have fun with it while you're out there, Sean. Have fun out there, kid.
You're gonna get a needle when we do the holiday edition of Roses and Thorns, which is cones and needles. You're gonna get a needle.
Cones and needle.
You're gonna get a needle for giving me unsolicited fashion advice.
I was thinking for Sean.
LOL. No LOL.
That's what I'm saying. It's that you're trying to explain, oh, I'm joking, but you're not really laughing out loud. And I there's somebody that was on one of my lives, and they didn't speak English, so they were going ja 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 ja, which is ha ha ha. And somebody was like, that's a little over the top. And I go, I don't think so. Look at me. So if anything, people say I go ham in the comments with emojis. And I do. But I also have an emoji signature, and I also do something else. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. The looking down at the comments. The comments is throwing me off. Because I was talking to you, and then I was like, no, he's reading. He's not listening to me right now.
Wait, were you talking to me?
I think so.
All right. I missed him.
Because I looked into my own eyes, and I saw nothing staring back.
I was reading.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, you was reading. That's fine, buddy. That's the other thing is everybody's got to live their life at their own pace. Do your own thing. I get it. I get it.
I thought you were talking to them.
I mean, it's a conversation we're having with each other.
That they're watching?
Though also affecting.
All right. Go ahead.
They're affecting our conversation with their comments.
Great.
No. I honestly have no idea what I was going to say.
Well, then what are you complaining about?
I'm not.
You sound like you were complaining.
I know it sounds like it. That's why I'm putting LOL at the end. Because it's non-offensive what I'm doing. There, I remembered. LOL. And I went on to explain to the folks, I'm like, if anything, whenever I write ha ha ha, that's when I'm really laughing out loud. It's something that's caught me off guard, and I go either capital BHA ha 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 or ha ha ha. But it's definitely when I'm laughing. And I never write LOL because I'm never trying to be offensive.
Right.
So there's never any chance that anyone reads it offensive, I would think.
So
I keep hitting that table out.
yeah, that's all right. It'll be fun. You'll notice it when you're editing later.
Here's the thing is, there's other things I notice too much that the knocking goes away. You don't even want to know what it is either. Believe me, it's both of us, and it's horrible. Oh, I'm a demon man. I'm not a demon man. I'm not. Merry Christmas, everyone. Isn't it Christmas almost? Oh, God.
You need specifics now, Mark. Shh. Just make it up and get paid.
What?
My question, though, after Fuyu Tigers, Sean's wig looks like red Sasaki hair. Sasaki hair?
Suzaki.
Search Sasuke.
Suzuki. It probably is. I
Sasuke,
bought all these
LOL.
from Amazon Prams, anime wigs.
So my question is, so LOL, you're not actually laughing. Ha ha ha. And I agree, ha 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 is when you're actually laughing.
Yep.
What about the laughing and crying emojis?
It's an acknowledgement that I can see you're trying to be funny.
Right. But still, you feel you're not actually laughing when you're.
Oh, I might be. It might be amusing.
So it's stronger than an LOL.
Oh yeah, everything is stronger than LOL.
But not as strong as ha 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 ha.
Yeah, LOL is a
I can see that.
conjunctive. Is an apology. It's. I'm not trying to be rude. This is something I've had an epiphany all of a sudden that day.
I feel like I've weighted them the same, so it's good to get the kind of verification.
I guess I'm not the best when I'm the fool.
I guess I'm the best when I am the fool. LOL. I wasn't offended by that. Sean, you look gorgeous. I like that one.
You would.
That's because on Meltdown Island, I take compliments whenever I get them.
Yeah.
Because often I get veiled insults.
No!
Like there's something you do during the show that I've identified during editing that I hate.
No.
And you would hate it too.
Yes, you would.
No, I'm sure I would. Don't hate me, but those wigs really show off the head size difference of Sean and DUSTiN. LOL.
Why?
Not offensive. I've got a big forehead. And that's what I'm saying. And
you could pull it down. I've been trying to help you out.
I have a forehead, but it's covered up by this forehead. I mean, I don't mind having a big forehead, I guess.
Since I don't have hair anymore, what I do is I just say, hey, as long as it's not blocking this and it's like fanciful, you do you, wig.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of my forehead.
What I'm trying to say is
there. Oh, I put them behind. Now I know
that's it. The Christian Slater. That's what I was saying.
People with long hair put it behind their ears.
And it's why they're always playing with it because it gets in their eyes very easy.
Right. Maddening.
Somebody with short hair.
Nothing is over the top for DUSTiN. Nothing's too over the top. Nothing is over the top for
There's
DUSTiN.
over the top for me, for
is
sure.
There?
Yep.
All right.
I'm getting ready for my son's concert tonight. His class is singing Christmas songs at the high school. Well, I bet he's going to be a little angel just singing la 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 la
La.
la.
Well, that's fun.
Are you going to make sure you film it? You never know if you're going to have that kid that's banging on somebody's head or starts doing the moonwalk because they're inspired. Not because anything's planned, but just because I'm just doing the moonwalk.
That is not why I use LOL.
Why do you use LOL? Are you actually laughing out loud when you use it?
I think that's what you're suggesting.
That's not why I use LOL.
That's head, not forehead. Oh, head, not forehead. Okay.
Here's the thing is, sometimes you're close to the camera, sometimes I'm close. Yeah, don't listen to Nikki. She's trying to get in our heads right now, dude. Do not let this happen. She will trip us up and then laugh about it tomorrow.
You're being very suspicious. Alana?
Being very guarded. I'm being very guarded.
You are. Please don't say it means laugh online. because I will just lose all faith in you.
Live online.
All right, here it is. Here's
It's
what
lots
it is.
of love, isn't it? Lots of love.
Lots of love. LOL is a small giggle.
Yes.
Or I thought in my head, that was kind of funny.
Yes.
Ha 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 is
Me laughing,
out loud.
I mean, yes, agreed. I also think that it's like, yes, it is a small giggle, but it's also trying to be like, oh, this is me being funny, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the way I usually see it.
My brother uses actually SBNQLOL, which is snickering but not quite laughing.
Oh my God. That's funny. That's too much detail, but that's funny. That's why it's funny.
Back, had a call. Welcome back.
I knew he was gone. I missed him. I was like,
His
where's Frog Pie?
dreams.
Remember?
Now on a V call. V back.
The V's don't even belong there.
LOL, Chuckle.
I maybe I definitely use the laughing with tears, the laughing with the tilted head. It's got to be something special for me to want to tilt the head.
I've never thought I should use LOL, so this doesn't seem rude. I've never thought I should use LOL, so this doesn't seem rude.
That wasn't me. I think that was someone else that said that, but I ultimately.
But you did agree to it.
Oh, I agree that's how they see it. I agree that's how she sees it.
All right.
What I'm saying is,
Uh-oh.
we're doing good. That's good.
So that's good. It's better than LOL, but not quite. Ha 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 ha. Dustin knows me too well.
See, I knew she was trying to get in our head, dude. Yeah. I knew it.
Trying to stay out of our kitchen.
By the way, does anybody want to come on the show? We mentioned it. I guess I haven't really said. We're a little bit mercurial, so I just wanted to say, if you want to come on the show for Christmas to say hello, you can.
Frog pie, a VBAC sounds like a VBAC, which is vaginally birth after a cesarean. What a mess. Is the vaginal birth and a cesarean? That sounds awful. I mean, that sounds like the worst case scenario in childbirth.
I got the feedback. I got the feedback.
I mean, I know we've just made this major incision for the cesarean, but we're going old school. It sounds awful.
Don't worry.
Callback,
we can put you all back together.
When Mark Mikula gives you a compliment for your callback, that's a pretty good callback. Because Mikula is the king of the callback.
What is the callback? Nice callback, FF.
Don't make me go back.
Frog Pie. He was giving him because Frog Pie puts GG. That's the other thing that's confusing about FF, is that Frog Pie, whenever he overuses the letters GG. Good game.
Now a V call, V back. Was that the callback?
Who knows?
All right.
You got to understand that they're on delay, and when you hit a thing for him to see it, then he sends it, and it's even delayed more. It's hard to tell. That's one reason I like to float.
We need more people on Twitch. LOL. I'm not offended by it on Twitch.
But you know what it is it's saying that we need people. So it's first of all, it's being steadfast. It's like I'm saying something. We need something, which is also vulnerability, but it also is like trying to build something, and you're putting yourself out there. So just to be like, in case nobody comes over there, LOL. I was just kidding anyway.
Oh, and my dad says hi.
What up?
Hi, Kara's dad.
Careful with them scissors. Don't let her be typing with them scissors in her hand.
And that you guys aren't as weird as they are. 3 tilted crying laughs. So that's pretty intense. That's pretty intense laughter.
I'd be interested to know if Kara's dad, if he's ever used LOL.
I'm happy to know that there's someone out there weirder than us, which is great. It's reassuring. Next week, I'm down to be interviewed, Nikki.
Oh, maybe next week we'll have everybody on for
during our year in review.
Oh, they can tell their favorite moments. Maybe that's easier. That doesn't take editing from me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but there should be editing for you, though.
My TikTok going live. I'm dueling myself.
You're TikToking right now?
No, but when I have been this last couple weeks, it's been doing pretty well. And so last one I dropped off because I haven't been doing it. I was doing it every day. I was getting up to the hundies.
Kara could do it next week. She's down next week, not today.
Yep.
Not filming at Dad's house, although maybe we'd be interested in Dad interviewing us. Sean, V-back is for the second kid. It's risky. Oh, okay. So it's not actually okay. That makes more sense. Thank you. Because the previous image of it, I mean, of them cutting for the cesarean and then having to give childbirth, that's just that I think everyone can appreciate why I think that would be one of the worst case scenarios. But now that I know that that's not a thing, I feel good. I feel good about it. I feel much better about it.
I'm definitely
because I was horrified for a second.
Horrified still.
To know that existed in the world.
I don't like we can't like comments.
Yeah.
I agree. I like to like comments. I think that's the thing about TikTok that makes it more of a community is that you're allowed to like everything.
Fuyu shared our live on Discord. That's
and
nice.
They tell you every time somebody likes something. So in other words, on YouTube, we might have 28 likes on a video, right? But we don't know who any of them people are. It's all invisible. Oh, I'm figuring this out right now. At TikTok, you see who likes your video. And then because they've liked your video, you can then tap their picture, go to their page and engage with a video or two of theirs, which builds community and it builds relationships, which you don't understand quite yet, but I hope to get you on that path.
I don't understand relationships. Is that what you're saying?
No, TikTok.
All right. So Kara does use LOL when she doesn't want to seem rude, mostly because everything she says sounds rude. So you need to differentiate.
When I'm actually being rude.
All right, that's good to know. Back. Had a call back. And I am back from that. Okay. All right.
Announcement made.
Thank you for the update. I will alert the media.
We appreciate you, Frog Pie. Appreciate you being back.
Yes, Dad uses LOL.
What? He does?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Yes, Dad uses LOL. Okay, I gotta go. Bye, everyone. Bye, Fuyu.
Bye, Fuyu. Fuyu's on Twitch, everybody. Go follow Fuyu on Twitch. If you're on Twitch.
Merry
Fuyu
Christmas,
Tiger.
if that's a thing for you.
They play scary games where they scare. All right, they're going to the music thing.
Thank you, Kara. It's nice. Community. It's a nice community thing to do.
What?
Just thank someone for something. Wait, Kara.
That's a very good example of how you do know community.
What are we filming?
I appreciate that because I would have overlooked that.
I would have been filming, if she would have been to interview us, Frog Pie. If she would have, she didn't want to.
Or we interview her. I mean, let's
we
face
interview for them for sure. Or just invite them into the conversation. I guess that's what I meant. Where we're interviewing each other, like all good conversations.
But we'll try that next week. We'll try everybody plan for next week. We gotta have everybody on. Everybody.
Dad says he will interview. He has a lot of really invasive questions.
Oh, great! Because I have a lot of evasive answers.
You are the king of evasive answers. Frog Pie, we are filming you on a V-back. Gross. V-back.
Muffin top,
please explain.
V-back.
No,
everybody smack that ass. Boom, chicka, bop, 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 bop.
Scroll back up for the explanation. We don't need to get back into it again. This has been a great episode. Kurt Brinker says.
Really, Kurt?
Really, Kurt? Thank you very much.
Because you haven't even been here for what we know. And then I thought you were because of Kelly. And then I was like, oh, I miss Kurt still because Kurt's not. And now he is.
I used to just laugh for the holidays until I got LOL in my stocking.
Uh-oh.
Now I celebrate every year as if it were the first LOL.
Until I got a lull.
The first LOL.
Boom, 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 boom.
I think that's a parody that you should right for next week.
Boom,
buddy.
boom, 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 boom.
I actually, but he brings up a good point. They just because I'm the person who just like when someone says something funny, I usually just go ha. So I just use a simple ha sometimes. Like, so I would say in between the emojis and ha 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 for me is ha.
Okay.
Anyway, I just thought you guys would know. I don't know. Call me crazy. I just thought maybe you'd want to know something about me. for a
Speaking of
change.
crazy, I found one of the best TikTok accounts ever this
What?
week. And this is what I was trying to talk about when with Alana, because I oversent that everything to people. But I realized that Twin Peaks was right on the cusp. And if it wasn't for Joe Latessa, I probably wouldn't have dove into it. But I did, and I rewatched the whole thing then when they came back and finished it. And it's amazing. It's great. And the music in it goes from like smooth to spooky to intense to then enlightened to beautiful back to we don't know for sure suspense. And there's a fella that has taken Seinfeld clips, removed the laughter, and then put Twin Peaks music underneath it. And the one where Kramer is talking to George about, do you ever yearn? It is intense music.
That sounds great.
All right, fine, I'll show you.
One thing while we're talking about TikTok though, or TikTok,
Tic-tac, you don't stop to the...
I got to follow up on one. Several months ago, I played a video that I had seen on TikTok that I thought was amusing. Dustin, goddamn you!
I'm feeling better. If I start to tease too much,
hurt people.
Yes.
So, but this was that video. It was a song that I thought was funny in a satirical way. That I Know Victoria's Secret.
Yes.
And now I've heard it on the radio.
Oh man, I'm telling you, when we saw it was already in the millions.
Yeah.
Let alone where people now gets to the radio. It goes to TikTok first.
But then I come to find out, because I thought I was like, when I heard it on the radio, I was like, good for that girl. You know, she comes up with this song and she does it on TikTok and it becomes a sensation. Now she's got some sort of record deal. But as it turns out, then I follow up and she was on American Idol. The 14th season, which of course nobody would be paying attention to. She finished 3rd though. And
now she got a Victoria's Secret song.
Yeah. And so she ended up.
Now the question is, did she write that song before the documentary come out? Did the documentary ask her to write the song? Or
wait, there's a Victoria's Secret documentary going on?
Where basically they talk about all the secrets of being, you know, all the things she says in the song.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Will y'all watch my Warzone video on YouTube, Dustin?
Oh man, I'm surprised I already haven't. So yes is the answer.
All right, how about this?
In a fantasy world, that became my reality. I ignored the squalor in my own life because I'm looking at life, you see, through Jerry's eyes. Living in Twilight, George. Living in the shadows, in the darkness.
So dark. Like you.
Me? Oh, yeah. I can barely see you, George.
No laughter. So
good. Stop it, Kramer. You're freaking me out.
Not yet.
Wow.
The music is...
I yearn. You yearn. Oh, yes, I yearn. Often I sit and yearn. Have you yearned? Well, not recently. I crave all the time, constantly.
And it's just the excellent writing together.
That's great.
Music composed by.
Having the keys.
That is
It's
that is
great.
entertaining.
Here's another one.
I opened up to a therapist just once. I was a kid. I got into a fight. The doctor asked me question after question. Got me so scrambled up. Next thing you know, I was shanghaied upstate to a nitwit school. You know what a nitwit school is?
I assume you mean a school for the mentally disabled.
Yeah. The place was windowless.
Music.
There was a door every 10 feet. All the rooms had drains in the floors so they could hose us down.
How terrible.
Got my first kiss there.
The music.
Frank,
It was terrible. But not her. She was an angel.
Damn your
Always
lips.
smiling.
Didn't have your lips.
let's talk about the dishes.
Oh, she died 2 weeks later. She thought she was a spaceman with a plastic bag for a helmet.
You've opened me up, Don.
I unzipped me. It's all coming back. It's all coming back. I hate you. It's all coming back. You understand? I don't like it. I don't like to think about it. Oh, you unzipped me. Oh.
Oh, you unzipped me. All right.
That's great.
Last one, because it's Christmas.
Okay.
The music, though.
Music.
I mean, when he hits that first chord, every time it's on an emotional moment. It's
that's
so
beautiful.
amazing.
So, son, what would you like
For
for Christmas,
Christmas.
huh?
Did you fuck my mom?
Ah.
Music.
Did you fuck
Mom.
Did you fuck my mom, Santa Claus? Did you fuck my mom? Did you fuck her? Did you fuck my fucking mom? Did you fuck my mom, Santa?
Behind my neck. Oh,
That's great. That's great. We get to watch it again on the delay.
Oh my
That's beautiful.
God. Makes you feel good to get that under pressure. Did you fuck my mom? He's that close, dude.
That's great.
The guy goes, what? You know in that moment, there's something wrong with the guy sitting on my lap.
Yes. Yeah, at that moment, you know for sure.
I
I mean, you could have been suspicious up until that point, but at that moment, you know.
Come on up here, little guy. What are you on for Christmas? Did you fuck my mom? Oh, I mean, granted, not two of them were sunny Philadelphia, but
you did say in reference to Seinfeld.
I mean, the account is called Sign Peaks.
Yeah, but that yearning bit was, I mean, that's
There's so many more.
beautiful.
There's one where Jerry in the first season comes in and gets, because he's dreaming and he gets all shot by police. It's just so good.
Oh, are we gonna watch that?
Yeah. Oh, now?
I don't know. All right, it doesn't have to be now
Oh,
because we got some stuff to catch up on. Is this episode where Nikki and Kurt make nice? That's interesting.
it's a very good
I
question.
don't know if both
I like
of them are
that
still
they-
here, but
I like that
if
we're
they
making.
are, I would like them to make nice.
I need to start playing that music because the drama just
I
started.
just don't understand Kurt is being so cold. Yo, Kurt's here.
You're way behind.
Word.
We're gonna have to.
I
We're
know.
gonna.
Okay, I actually laugh out loud to motivate the typing of LOL.
You
even if
do.
it's in a huff. I actually laugh out loud to motivate the typing of LOL.
That
All right.
sounds like a crazy person.
Hey. You're not a. He's not a.
I laugh at myself all the time. To be
he's not
fair,
a mental health professional.
I'm not. But to be fair,
Dina.
I know.
Hello, handsome boys. I'm late. I apologize. Glad to have
I pointed
you.
to her.
Oh my goodness. Good to see you,
Lorne
Dina.
Michaels is back.
What?
Your
Lorne
boys
Michaels
is going to Hollywood.
Is Lorne Michaels going
He's
to make
going to-
nice with Nikki?
He is going out to Hollywood.
Lorne Michaels is?
No, you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I am. All right. I'm also following Sign
I
Peaks.
shared it
Very
with
funny.
everybody, and I realized though that someone like Alana has never really seen Twin Peaks, and it's such a the bit is just so sweet. I mean, the music you get, it's just music. But
Do you know Ms. Mandy Mayhem?
huh?
Ms. Mandy Mayhem?
Nope. Do you?
Oh, I don't. But apparently, we need Ms. Mandy Mayhem on the island.
Okay. Thank you, Frog
Good.
Pie.
It's good to know.
I didn't realize, but thank you because please like the stream.
Please
Look at
like the stream.
Thank
we always
you.
forget
We always forget to say something because
we're self-hating.
well, not only that, but we're so engaged with
Yeah.
love
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
that
But also self-hating.
self-loathing. I love everything that I hate, and I love me.
Yo, Dina.
You're just encouraging him.
In Twin Peaks, what happened to the extra Agent Cooper? Oh boy.
I tell you what
That
happened.
guy.
He said, "What date is
That
this?
guy.
What
Hey,
year is
Dina.
this?" And then she screamed her head off. Hello.
Hello, Ro, Kara, Nikki, and Frog Pie, and Mikula, too. Mikula and Kurt Brinker.
Yep.
For sure.
She said all. That
Okay.
RO is all.
Oh, is
We
all?
can't hear it.
Hello, Ro.
Can't hear it. Never mind. So that was all ruined.
Okay. We can't hear it. Screen share, please. Oh, all right.
Now
Good
I'm
to know.
super upset. Now I'm super mad. Now I'm super upset inside.
I was busy, so I didn't say hi to everyone.
That's fine.
Thank you for showing me.
It's very
up,
sweet of you.
Dina.
No one has to say hello to anybody, let alone everyone.
Right. RO2. Oh, ugh. She's already at it.
She writes too fast. Just
She's very enthusiastic. Frog Pie, I
Very
can hear it just fine? Question mark.
Oh,
Little
thank you. Now I
controversial.
hate myself less.
Good, good.
What are we
Good,
trying to
buddy.
hear? Nikki's not even watching the show,
What-
dude.
Maybe Kurt's onto something. Sorry, Kara. That's what I do.
Dun, 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 dun.
I can't for some reason, Kara. Dustin's got OBS Studio.
I don't.
He does have it, but he is not using it. Kara, unintentional. LOL. I love Danny DeVito. I was going to say, I don't remember Danny DeVito in Seinfeld, but we already, I forgot that bit. Then we already acknowledged it.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Dina, you do show people up, but that's because you're always awesome.
Sonny does
Very
not have a
supportive.
laugh track.
No, it does not. I guess I could turn up the speaks. All right, there we go.
There you go,
Missed
buddy.
it.
That's a nice compromise on
It's a
your
good
end.
compromise. Good compromise. Does Sonny have a laugh track? All right, you already answered that. It does not. So it's less impressive as a technology too. I mean, he didn't go through the effort of dropping the laugh track.
I think he
You should
clearly
pick it up.
is using some sort of AI program. I would hope because it's out there. But there's other ones where he's doing voice impressions that just aren't as good.
Mm-hmm. The composer died this month, apparently.
Well, thanks for
Bringing everyone down.
thanks, Mark.
When Dustin wears the white wig, he reminds me of Frank as the art critic.
Thank you. That's very sweet. Frank, for those of you who don't know, I love funny always. They're doing a podcast where they just sit and talk, and they had Dan DeVito on this last one, and boy, oh boy, he sure is funny, and they sure are funny together. And it's a funny show. I
It
guess
is a
that's
funny
all.
show.
The podcast is a funny podcast. Kurt hates me. Kurt is busy working, just like you are, Nikki.
I mean, to be fair, Kurt has dissed her a couple of times when we were trying to extend an olive branch between them.
You don't think he was busy that
He
day?
showed no sign.
You don't
he
think
was
he was-
because he was making comments on other things too.
Was he?
It makes me wonder. It just makes me wonder. It just seems so unlike Kurt.
Here's the thing: how you know?
How could anyone hate Nikki? I just don't understand it. That's why
no one does hate Nikki. First of all, no one hates Nikki. All right, no one hates.
Okay.
It's a strong word.
Nikki said it, not
And
me.
I would
And
admonish
I said,
her.
and I don't know why anyone would hate her. So I didn't say Kurt does hate her. It's just suspicious why he hasn't acknowledged his.
And we shouldn't stand up for Kurt. Maybe he doesn't want to be stand. Maybe
we don't. We can't.
We know he trolls us with.
It's just vexing. It's vexing. I just don't understand it. I'm vexed.
I saw that by the way your head tossed around there. You look at you. What? Oh, you missed that look. See, your hair got very emotional.
I don't people who say trust me, but seriously, find her on TikTok. Okay.
I don't understand what that means.
Ms. Mandy Patinkin? No, Ms. Mandy Manderson.
Mandy Patinkin is on.
Ms. Mandy person.
Mandy Patinkin is on TikTok.
We could hear it. It was fine. So thank you very much.
Thank you,
Mikula.
Because I sure do get rough on myself afterwards.
I have been leaning so much on OBS Studio. I have been learning so much about OBS Studio. They have an app for a phone. You can add a phone as a camera. That's great.
Yep.
Technology, bringing everything, all these devices together.
Well, I know for sure he ignores my comments. Deliberately, he hates me so hard.
Sobbing. Sobbing, Kurt.
Hate it to me, Daddy.
Sobbing. Please, end this.
End this with just a, hey, Nikki.
Just a, hey, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki, we're cool. Or, hey, Nikki, sorry it's gotten to this, but I do care about you and respect you as a human being. Ms. Mandy Mayhem. She got bars and is an actor in LA, Sean. Oh, okay. LA Sean. LA Sean.
You've changed.
I know.
I know. Good job. I guess I have.
When you do,
but I've been pretty perfect
you know.
for a while. I've been pretty perfect for a while. I've been waiting for people to catch up, and they just finally. It's past time.
It's all right, Dustin. Oh my God, it's 6:13.
Yeah, it's way past time, but
So past time.
Remember that old past time?
Well, next week's the year in review show, and it seems like we'll have people coming on too, which will be great.
Oh, I think my head hurts.
People coming on, we would encourage you to have your highlight from 2022 on hand so that we can talk about it.
I mean, if they had it on, if they knew which episode and which Roses and Thorns they wanted us to watch as a clip, we could just.
I don't know. That seems like a lot of trouble. Who's gonna know?
This seems like a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I'm saying make it easy on us, bud.
Oh, okay.
They'd have to watch one show. Maybe they go back to earlier in the year. Maybe they go when we still at the end. That last show there was pretty good. I don't know.
But to have people go back and review old episodes so they can come
of
back
Roses and Thorns is all I'm saying.
Roses and Thorns is half the show sometimes.
But it's usually only 10 minutes.
What?
This last one was 27 because last show was just flames on fire. Flames on fire.
I'll just talk about it. Talk about it. We got to talk about
this
it.
This guy loves that song, Higher Love. He loves that song. And I because I was about to sing a different talk about it. But he loves this Higher Love. And it just speaks something to his heart, you guys. I think that he loves that song speaks to the kind of love that Andy feels. How about that, bud?
Nailed it. I just love that piece.
Talk about it.
Yeah, because it's actually
love.
Think about it, right? It's actually think about it, and so that's what because people say think about it all the time, and that always triggers that little.
But she said talk about it. Just talk about it.
I know, but talk about it
would
makes
go.
Me think,
let's give him something to talk about.
I still think about it.
But again, it's a different word.
But it's still got the about it, and it's the same number of syllables. Oh my gosh.
You say so, Sean. You say so.
What me to edit a Roses and Thorns, and then you review my editing skills, Frog Pie?
Yes.
Yes.
This one. You have my permission to edit this show down to Roses and Thorns.
Want not what?
Yes. Want and what?
No one wants that Frog Pie, JK. Whoa, the JK comes in too as instead of the LOL.
The JK makes it seem worse. We just did this whole 30-minute dissertation on LOL, ha ha ha,
ha, and laughter emojis.
And now you just brought in JK, which we didn't even think about.
Which rocks the conversation to its very foundation.
Which is hilarious because, just goes to show you how many points of life and how many points of light come together to make fusion power, which is a new thing that happened this week.
LOL Frog Pie. Nailed it.
See, LOL, I don't think you're not really laughing out loud. And I think when people really laugh, I think they go, ha ha ha.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Just letting you know. JK, I'm rolling on the floor laughing.
JK, rolling on the floor laughing. Nailed it. Mikula is back, baby.
Guess who's
Mikula
back?
is back.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Go. Oh.
I mean, that was a home run, buddy. That was a home run. LOL is a filler.
It is a little bit of filler. But it also, it's saying, I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just doing a little joke. Like you did with JK, which subjugates some of my argument.
So LOL and JK are on the same level, you think?
Yes, but JK is a little bit more like, I'm obviously joking. I'm obviously joking. JK.
Because I feel like JK is...
I use JK. Yeah.
Okay.
JK is, I'm obviously joking, and we all know I am.
LOL is, I'm just trying to be cute.
And I'm not trying to be rude.
Right. I gotta go. No needles and cones. No needles, all cones. No, thank you very much for complying with our holiday special.
I love you all, Kurt Brinker. I would even love you if you would try to even just say hi or even wave bye. Do something in the way of to me.
She's reaching out, Kurt.
Reaching out my heart and to give everyone love.
Don't slap her hand.
Don't slap her hand. Don't put her down. Don't ignore her like you are a ghost.
15,000 cones to everyone. 15,000 cones to everyone.
Is that how much is that in Shiba Inu?
It's fair. It's a fair question.
That's a joke on myself.
JK.
Jakes.
So anyway,
hi everyone. Welcome to Roses and Thorns.
Roses and Thorns.
This is a part of the show where
you've pounded the table enough so that the camera gravitated to you. Look, this is how the frame was supposed to be centered.
I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. All right, there we go.
I think the camera's also not stable. I did some.
I mean, it's stable on a unmoving surface.
Correct. I hit my hand down right there. I had to block myself.
You had to block yourself.
Because there's something, whenever I see Dave Chappelle and he's doing comedy and he hits himself in the leg with the mic, I always go, he's punching his joke. Like, you don't need to do that. But at the same time, I do it. If anything, I do the clap. Huh?
You do use that clap a lot.
Oh, I hate it.
Rose to all of our commenters, as always. They were hot today. They came in hot and gave us stuff to talk about all show long.
Woo!
That was great. Nice job.
Nothing cracked. It's just sort of is moving forward.
What kind of cones? Snicky, traffic, or pine? Pine cones, actually, just to fill in Dina, who probably wasn't here when we were talking about that.
I don't even know that we talked about it much.
Micula
'Cause I don't really know either.
Micula suggested that for the
Oh
holidays,
yeah, needles.
the holiday special, we should, instead of roses and thorns, we should do needles and cones.
Needles and cones, needles and cones, talking crack, needles and cones. Heroin.
So,
Heroin.
so given that metaphor, or
I think we need Twin Peaks soundtrack underneath most dramatic Meltdown Islands from me. You might have just made me realize that you're right.
It's a funny bet.
Why wouldn't we use that?
Dina, whatever Mark said earlier, LOL. So she's not trying to offend you. So I got to be honest, could be ice cream.
What did she say earlier?
Ice cream cones.
Oh,
so she was like, what kind of cones? Pine or traffic?
Talk about it.
But Nikki went with ice cream cones, which that's where my head would go to. I do love ice cream.
Is it on a playlist? Is that song on a playlist?
What song?
Think about Higher Love.
Think about it.
Is it on one of your playlists? You hear it all the time at all?
That song is etched in my memory from my youth.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just because of that hook.
Yeah. And it crazy?
Crazy. Because of that hook.
Traffic are more fun.
I have thought about that song my whole life, practically. When did that song come out?
So just singing it with attitude or singing it with passion. Think about it. Think about it.
Higher.
Think about it.
Higher by Steve Winwood, because apparently there's another version out there.
Mm-hmm.
When did it come out? 1986.
You don't know me, I'm your brother. Are you? Boom.
Came out in 1986.
You're gonna do me.
So I've known it has impacted my entire adult life.
And I'm taking it to the.
Thanks, Steve Winwood. And that's why Sean is my bestie. Boom!
That was surprising. You surprised me.
I mean, I felt that boom.
Yeah. It really boomed in the big boom room.
Click, click, kaboom, click, click, kaboom, boom.
That's Park, the rock band. That's gonna be a rare track for anyone else out there to know besides us.
Micula would know.
Yep. Micula would know.
Micula would know. Check out Park, a rock band, though. I mean, their stuff's probably out on the internet somewhere, right?
I don't know. You would think.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
I mean, Josh is a
Emmy-nominated songwriter.
He didn't he win? No,
I don't know that they won.
I think
he was definitely nominated.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely nominated. All right. So
rose to the wonderful commenters. We said that earlier because they were on fire. Yeah.
Well,
I definitely have to say that stop the insanity.
Yeah, I mean, corporations are not people.
Did you see that video I sent you yesterday?
Probably.
About the guy talking about it? He was talking about it. You got me thinking of it now. I'm about to show it.
Let's see it, buddy.
And so.
Oh, yeah, totes.
Oh.
I don't know where the volume is, though. I don't hear the volume.
Plan to have
where's Amber?
For the whistleblower for the right-wing agenda. The fact that corporations are not people, and indeed that they have advantages over real people in electioneering.
We say this every show.
And indeed that they might even come to dominate popular democracy because of those advantages was overlooked by directing attention to the speech.
Nice job, Hart.
Not the speaker. We the people.
The speech and not the speaker is huge.
We the hidden anything with money. The apparatus behind the scheme may be put to innumerable political uses, and a core strategy
use of his hands.
Yeah.
Its covert operations.
Good use of innumerable.
Is camouflage. So anonymity, donor anonymity, is essential. Which brings us to the Americans for Prosperity Foundation case. Americans for Prosperity Foundation is a central front
How your
group
last name gonna be Koch
of the
brothers?
Koch brothers' political influence
You know they do
operation
Coke.
I know, we already know about the Koch brothers. Just hang in
I
there.
mean, their last name's Coke.
to prevent California
You don't think they at least done
from
Coke?
getting access to donor
They're
information
billionaires, Sean.
of the
That's
so-called
namist.
nonprofits
Maybe.
like itself
I think.
that since
That they did Coke.
Citizens United have provided screening, anonymity for the mega donors behind their political efforts. Now, one of the ways that the dark money operation signals its desires to the court
Dark money.
is through little flotillas of dark money groups that show up
Like that plastic
as
island
what are called friends of the court. And in each case,
flotilla.
the little signaling flotilla showed up. In each case, the court delivered a partisan win for the little flotilla. What's not in plain view is who is funding the
Donors,
little
mega churches,
orchestrated
billionaires,
flotillas.
corporate, etc.
The court helps keep secret.
So if you're ever wondering why there's still an opioid epidemic here, why the billionaires made gains during COVID when we all lost, why big companies are allowed to get around regulations that would
Inflation?
save people or save the economy.
This is what I
or
said
save
last
the
week.
Environment. This is a big part of the reason why. This monster is massive. And as people out here trying to fight for civil rights, all we're doing is attacking the arms. And all that does is keep us from getting hit immediately. It is extremely important for people to understand that this
arms.
goes back to the 1950s. And it's not just
been
big
saying
corporations.
all this
But
shit.
so long as SCOTUS is being corrupt, they surely have an advantage. Because as the American people, we can't pay what corporations pay because we're too busy paying them. Part 5 coming soon.
Ooh, we're too busy paying them.
Nailed it.
They have record profits. This is what I said last week in my moment of saving the world. Is they have full time. They pay people full time to worry about their money. Okay, bye for real now. Love you, nigga. Hello.
Is that the video I sent you, Dustin?
Yep.
Hello.
Hello, Full Gaming 2017.
Unfortunately, we're all saying goodbye right now.
Isn't that ironical?
You say hello.
Gaming science since 2007.
Can we kiss like in the kissing homie meme?
Sure, go ahead.
I don't know how that
And
goes.
congratulations to you.
Congratulations. Gaming since Full Gaming 2017. Seems good. Seems good.
Feels great. I'll say that.
Smells peanutty.
Not like this. Not like this. Then how?
Not like this. Not like this.
Are you gay?
That was from The Matrix, I think. Are you gay?
Is that a question
Fair
or
question.
Is that a question or is that a?
Gay. All right.
You'll have to check out after
Yeah.
show where I already did a whole episode about this.
Nikiri.
That's a word.
Okay. And
Don't read this. Don't read this. This is a trick.
That is a trick.
These are traps.
I mean, I don't disagree to it.
Well, just don't read it.
If it's a trap, though, I mean, what would be?
Okay.
All right.
Because they're gonna then.
Everything's a trap.
Like pissing in the way. Oh! They got me!
Well,
because it feels so good. You know what I mean? When you're in the wind.
feels so good to be so bad.
To just feel that airflow. Oh. Passing upwards and beyond and around.
All right.
What is usually a locked dungeon? Musky old critters living in there.
Well, this seems like a good time to end.
Which I'm just getting old right now. I think I needed a little bit of trolling in my life.
Okay.
Because I feel like they got me all fired up. I'm ready to do some mental gymnastics. Just do slay a troll.
Yeah.
You act like they don't call me the swordsman.
I don't know that anyone does call you the
When I play
swordsman.
poker, that's what we call them.
Really?
I make people call them. Well, Sean McGettigan started it.
All right, then.
because I beat everybody with the 2-3. They started calling that hand the swordsman afterwards.
Well, nice work today, everybody. Good
Maybe
work.
I'm the only one who remembers that.
I don't.
Think about it.
Well,
Post
time.
This is the part of the show where we end, but you need some sort of pose to, maybe it's serious, or maybe it's Christmas. Hey! Oh, look! Oh,
Am I supposed to do this? See ya. Bye, everybody.
Are you posing?
Nice work. Get
Keep
ready to
posing.
pose. Bye, everyone. See you next week in our year in revenge, year in review show, and potential guest interviews. We'll see you next time on Meltdown Island.
Meltdown Island. There's another one you push. That's all.